Episode 3, A Crooked Mile. That was a nice little prologue to the episode.
I
11:43.
did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Dang.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep straight on.
Snow, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby. I had everyone that got wounded sent home.
Alright.
Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
They're probably PO'd
Just
at me.
remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally
Yeah.
do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
I'll try.
Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Thanks. Oh, there we go with the phone.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back.
Who was that?
The town is starting to
Oh.
find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Huh. Hello?
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go out.
Hahaha.
And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently.
Any other leads?
But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah.
Dang.
What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed
I'm not
those
sure.
women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar.
He could be just...
And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
He may just be scared
At murdering prostitutes.
that she found out. He probably didn't kill her.
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Haha.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it
I feel
did.
bad for Holly.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah.
Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake.
That's all we can do is hope.
Can I, ask you a question?
Sure.
It's kind
Go
of
ahead.
personal. And
Oh.
I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the
Stuff.
fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it. when things
Maybe
go
a
wrong.
little.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop
No, I
pretending.
don't.
Fuck no, I don't.
Oh, man,
Are
come
you
on, you don't have
kidding
to be
me? It's horrible what happened tonight. We should.
You don't have to
didn't
be
happen.
so mean about it.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Guys? We have a problem.
There's a piece
What is
missing.
it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Mm-hmm.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely
Oh.
true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself.
She's
We
so
have
sarcastic.
No idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the
What's
mirror.
the hard way?
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that.
mind that. Come help me look.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. Alright, let's look through his things. Ah, what do we have here? Let's examine his desk. How long is it going to take me to get around there? Ooh. A key.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was
Oh,
in there.
you don't want to know.
I want to know.
You don't want to know.
I think it's better if you don't know.
Don't coddle me, okay? I've seen more than
You don't want to know. Trust me.
There's only so much you can repress.
Well,
you
then
know?
shut up.
Don't worry, Snow. We'll
Yes, we
get
will.
him.
Come on, let's keep
All right.
looking.
At least I didn't tell her. Let her read this thing. You said you wait, Mr. Crane. You said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the walls. Yes, I censored it. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Mr. Toad. Wow. That wasn't important at all. Dear Mr. Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what this means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Oh, little Boy Blue. Blowing his horn. Alright. Another letter. Probably as useless as the last two. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the condition here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit, I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Oyland Smith.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Did Crane? Oh, drawer. There's gotta be something in here. Break it open. Ooh. Ah. What's this? Book.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
Oh, here he comes. Fine. Whoa.
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from.
The Wicked Witch. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror
Nope.
fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything
Yeah.
more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
Correct.
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see.
Are
the
you
witch at 4
freaking
o'clock.
retard?
AM or PM?
PM. Aw.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
It's okay. We can all work together, right?
Look, we know that Crane is going
I
to
didn't
see
say
a witch,
anything.
and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or
This dude
who
has too many
it's assigned to
questions.
since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for
I'm
years.
heading to
I'm heading up the
investigation.
investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in
Excuse you? Well, whatever.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at
Yes.
once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble
Shut
about
up.
it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah, and that's if he's even going there. We're trusting a monkey's interpretation of a phone call.
It's not an interpretation. It's what he said, all right?
Yeah, and it's what we have. So let's go on it, okay? Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is
Shut
free to go
up,
there
you
if he
stupid
likes.
Bluebeard.
But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Lily's stuff
Has
might
to
help
be our
us.
focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why?
Because
the
you'll
hell
die, and
not?
I hope you do.
We
I
already
mean,
looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
You're not going anywhere.
Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
Yep.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Huh.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Holly's bar,
So you leave Crane
Crane's
alone?
apartment.
No, I'm better off dealing with things.
Let's go to Holly's
The
bar.
witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later.
Dang.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope I know what I'm doing too. Let's hope I know what I'm doing. kind of get a bad vibe that, I don't know.